What's going on, boys? Welcome back to Raid Shadow Legends. I have some big news for you in the form of Minotaur and Arbiter. First of all, let's take a look at the Minotaur missions. I have got some big progress made right there, clearing out the Iron Twins. Live Arena mission is complete as well. Oh no, the Live Arena battles is next. We completed the bonuses though. These battles we have to do, and you know that I love the Live Arena, so there's no better time than now. But before I show you my Arbiter, you guys got to download Raid if you never played the game. There's a QR code here, there's a link in the description. It gets you a legendary champion, an epic champion, and using code UDKING gets you another legendary champion, the Ultimate Death Knight, for free. And it supports me. Thank you so much, and thanks to Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring the video, supporting the channel. Let's dive in and let me show you what's going on with my Arbiter. We've been messing around with these boots for quite a while now, haven't we? We've been upgrading over and over 12 times. Look at this, boys. We finally got the extra 12 speed on Arbiter, which I am so stoked about, taking her speed to a total of 378, my fastest champion in the game, which, if she's now not banned, is gonna be just that much better when we're actually in that live arena. Better odds of going first. Now, we do have a guaranteed champion event going on right now for ancient shards, and that's going to be for this guy, which, why would you need him? Well, you only need him for one reason, and that is for the Mikage fusion. So if you're looking to fuse Mikage, that's a good chance to get that champion so you can get the fusion done. If not, well, then you probably don't care too much about that. As far as events go, you got the Fire Knight, which is only a dark elf faction. Gear Ascension tournament, which I actually completed in full. I was trying to get what was needed for those re-rolls of Arbiter's boots, so I figured let's just go all in and do it here. So we got all the rewards from that as well. Champion training is going on, and Dragon tournament is starting in 20 hours. The thing about the Dragon tournament here, and for some reason this is laggy, you can only use champions from the High Elves. Now, the Gear Hunter event just started today inside of the game, but there's not much crazy stuff here. It's just regular rewards, something that I won't be doing, maybe passively with some energy, but nothing crazy. Now, I do want to get my rewards, but I also want to take a look at the Doom Tower because, take a look, boys, it's a new Doom Tower, and this one has some big rewards at the top. We have to come in and take down this boss. Why? Because this is a lethal rotation, and more than anything, I need lethal gear. Actually, Hermes hit me up this morning and says, boy, you better get this one done and do it well, because this is the gear that you need that's going to help you out inside of the arena. So we're starting it out. We already got our day one done. It looks like I couldn't get this room done. Maybe we need to throw a little bit more work into it. I'd like to actually be able to bang that out. But we're making some progress as it is. Let's actually take a look at the clan boss. As you guys know, I'm trying to restock my sacred shards. So let's see if we can get lucky, pulling a sacred somewhere here today. It would be great if we could. Nothing there. I don't expect it though. Maybe in the nightmare chest or the ultimate chest from Nightmare Runs. We got an ancient shard. Any shards right now are actually beneficial. There's the sacred we were looking for. That's exactly what we need. Now we have 2 sacred shards, which is not a lot, but every one that we get, we could look at as a good 4,500 points for a champion chase. Or for one of those ones, I forget what they are. And an ancient shard right there. Nice job, happy about that. Great start to the day. Speaking of the day, it's Veterans Day. My kids are home today, and if you have children, they are too. Maybe you're off from work, maybe you're not. Either way, happy Veterans Day for all of you that hold that as a special day in your heart. So what we have to do right now, because I mentioned we were doing these missions, we have to, from our missions, win. Win 20 live arena battles, not do 20. You have to win 20 live arena battles. This one, well, I guess we're gonna be spending gems to do it. I thought it was just to spend the tokens. We have 1 hour and 27 minutes. Let's go find our first opponent and start out the day inside of the live arena. But we also have a comment which we can look at right here. It's from Alfonso Lewis. He says, Thor can be countered by Rhodos and Harma, which I have, and used to demolish Thor in PvP like Classic Arena. and tag team. But also Ethos as well can demolish him, but He-Man can survive. But albeit a small HP sometimes from my Harmina or Ethos, depends on the two I use. This is in relation to the discussion we had where people were saying you should use Thor instead of He-Man. Definitely some back and forth and people in different agreements or disagreements regarding that. Either way, we'll be looking at those comments as the video progresses today. All right, so I went with Arbiter first. They came in with Empress and Fabian, unfortunately. So I have to go Armand's Mikage. I want to pull in my two control champions, so I just make sure I lock that in before I lock in any nukers. They came with another mythical and Monkey King. Okay, I'm going to go with He-Man, and I'm going to go with Cheshire Cat, my 1-2 punch. Coming in with a pretty standard team. My question is, who am I going to ban over here? That's a weird team that they're coming in with. Monkey King is probably going to be their fast champion. Do I want to ban Empress? Him? Let's take their control out of it. I'm going to ban their Fabian. They banned some of my control, my Armands, but now they have to deal with my fast Arbiter. That took forever to get here. My opponent left the battle. What? You know what happened? It took so long to load into that he probably just canceled out. That was a free win for me. That's crazy. I didn't even want a free win. I actually wanted to fight that one out. All right, let's find our next opponent. Uh-oh, look at this. They came in with Siffy. You know what I'm going to do? Because they brought in Siffy, I'm going to come with another control. Ooh, do I want another control? Maybe I'm going to go with He-Man, and I'm going to go with Nell. Nell is my direct counter to Siffy. Although Siffy she's going to be fast. This is going to be a fast team. So what I'll do is, I'm actually going to go with one nuker. Let's see if they ban the nuker. I'm going to ban Fabian because I actually want Siffy to deal with... Oh, no. Okay, they did ban my Siffy. So now I'm in trouble, okay? They banned Siffy. I mean, they banned my Nell, which was the counter to their Siffy. Ugh, let's see how this goes. All right, it is their turn. They're stone-skinned up quite a bit. I'm not going to be dropping poisons on them for any of these buffs. Oh, my God. Okay, let's speed up the team. Let's come with the stun. Stun did absolutely nothing. Let's go with a sheep, and let's do it on Empress. Now, I can come with another stun right here, I think. Or I could just take out Siffy. Let's take out Siffy. Or try to. Oh, okay, we did. Whew. Okay, we got her taken down. That was my way of just not dealing with her at all in the battle. Got Empress. Turn meters boosted. I'm going to go try and... Oh, she's not in stone skin anymore. She also doesn't have a turn. Let's see if we can get this guy taken out of here with a one shot. We didn't, and he... What did Arnorn just do to me? So it turns out, I don't know how I would have actually beaten this guy, because his passive prevents the champion's death and keeps them alive on 1 HP when hit by a fatal hit. Places a stone skin buff on them for 1 turn, and then instantly activates the Wrath of the Hagralheim skill. This will not place on, it won't place it on cooldown. Now that skill attacks all enemies, ignores increased defense, strength, and shield buffs. If the attack kills at least 1 enemy, decreases the turn meters. So how would I have even beaten this guy if no matter when I took him down in the battle, he would have went down to 1 HP with stone skin and essentially nuked my entire team? I don't know what I could have done to take him out. All right, and right here, we had the 1-2 punch we hate to have. They came in with the 2 control champions right there. That's a problem. So I have to go with Mikage, and I'm going to take it. I'm going to take on Empress. So I'm actually going to go Empress Mikage. So I pulled in one of the nukers that they potentially would pull, right? And looking at these champions, man, I think Armand's has to be the ban because of the banner he's wearing, although that Fabian is also going to be fast. I'm going to come in with He-Man. And And for a little bit more control, I think I have to go Ancora. I could also go Nell. She does have a turn meter boost. I'm going to go Nell. I'm going to go Nell. Maybe they'll actually go with the... maybe they'll go with a ban on Nell as well. If they ban my Arbiter, I'm going to have a hard time going first. They have the Rat, who's also a problem. I'm going to ban Armands with hopes that... Okay, they did ban Nell, so they actually took the bait there. So I have a decent team. I have a little bit of control, and I'm hoping to go first. We do get to go first. They are in Stone Skin. Let's speed up my team right here. Let's come and let's go with a stun. We're gonna transform over. Hopefully we can get a stun on... We got it on 2. Unfortunately, we did not get it on Fabian, and we got locked out. That's unfortunate. Here, though, let's see if we can... Let's hope this doesn't fear. It did. It did. Rip. My Arbiter gets a chance, so we're going to go... let's go on... Oh, that killed me, too. Man, that Fabian. Can't stand dealing with him. All right, they're out of Stone Skin. Jesus Christ, man. I think that makes it a good time to go and take a break and go to a comment. This one is from CB Showtime, Showtunes 7363. Says, if you have Embers, remove the Stone Skin, then Thor can pretty much one-shot most champs. I do 9-piece Slayer over Merciless, but that's just me. And again, someone else talking about how they run their Thor. Wait. Yeah, then how they run their Thor. It was the big topic of conversation yesterday, boys. So they again have a Fabian. They have an Empress, and they got her. Don't know her name. I'm going to go with Mikage, and I'm going to go with He-Man. Still haven't been pulling the Thor as much, even though that was a big topic of conversation yesterday. They went with the Nell. Ooh, that's going to be difficult for me to deal with that Nell. It's also going to be difficult for me to deal with that Fabian. I have to go with another nuker, so we'll choose Cheshire Cat. I just don't know who to ban right here. Do I deal with the Poison Ticks and the Necrosis? Or do we get rid of the control? I think I have to get rid of the control in Fabian. They got rid of my Armand, so this is actually okay. I'm going to go first, but I'm going to be poisoned to death. Yeah, it's my turn here. We have to go quickly here. Let's see if the poison... Yep, there's the ticks of poison right there. Maybe I'm just going to take out Nell right here. I know that she can be revived, but let's see if we can... what just happened? Oh, wow, that just took forever to go. Let's try and see if we could slice right through here. I don't think... Oh, it was enough. That's their revive right there, too, which is great. I'm going to go and let's come... Do we want to go a 1, 2, 3 right on her? Let's see. Okay, Empress is here. Let's see if we can remove the Stone Skin here. We can. We're in good shape. Let's just hope this guy doesn't nuke the living balls out of me. And I do have poison on top of me too here. A lot of it. He's not going to swap. Oh. Oof. Perfect Veil. Increase attack. This is what we got right. Oh no. Oh no, we feared it. My God, man. I felt I was right there for that win. I was right there. Newton Destroyer comes in with our final comment of the day. He says, I definitely agree that Thor is one of the greatest damage dealers both in Arena and PvE. I have him in a 6-piece Merciless and a 6-piece Crushing Ren, and he melts everything. However, since you're already building up Empress, Leonardo, and Kitty, Thor is probably have to wait in line for his turn. Dark Phase rotation is about to start, so make sure you're on top so you can farm that lethal gear. There's the tips right there, man. That is exactly what needs to be done, and we did talk about that earlier on in the video. Oh, another of the same. Taking my 2-3 champs, man. So I have to go on in with Mikage Empress. Really has to be my choice. By the way, regarding Mutant's comment, it is true. Like, I can't build up all champions at one time in the game. And this is going to be a brutal match right now. Just looking at the champions that he's choosing. It's going to be freaking awful. I have to choose who's next. And Leonardo, definitely one of the next ones that I'm working on. I'm going to have to go here. There's no choice. He is a must ban. They got rid of Nell, which is good. It actually was another good lore right there. But I'm working on champions. We're always building them up here. And none go ignored. All right, so we're burning. I was worried about the burn. That happens all the time. We're going to speed ourselves up right here. Let's... what do we want to do here? Let's switch form. Very risky here. I could go with the stun, but then I can't damage them at all. So let's go here and let's just remove all buffs. It did not remove unkillable. It did not remove block damage. I guess she doesn't remove block damage with that. Well, that was a freaking waste. Now we're all locked out, burning, and ready to fucking die. No, I'm fine. I'm good. $12K, almost $13K opponent right there. Yeah, that's good. Everything's fine. Everything's great. I swear, everyone loves since I've come up here to, what is it, Gold 4, everyone loves Fabian. Now, my thought was, do I want to go with Armands or Empress? I was thinking of going with Empress because I knew that this guy was most likely going to choose him. But I went with Armands because I've been lacking Armands in control, which sucks. So I went with Armands, lost Empress, which is not the worst thing in the world. Okay, they got some speed right here. I think my ban is most likely going to be the Fabian. And I don't want to go with Nell. I'm going to go with the Cheshire. I'm going to go with Tholen, actually. Let's throw Tholen into the mix. And let's ban their Fabian. Their Monkey King is going to be quick. Let's see if they ban my Arbiter. They probably will. Shh, they didn't. They banned the Armands. Wow. Okay. So they don't like dealing with that stun. Or the sheep. So I do all this analysis in my head pre-match, and I'm like, okay, this is how we're going to do it. This is how we're going to win. And then it all freaking falls apart, which is frustrating. Okay, let's go with the stun from Mikage. This is the only amount of control that we have here. Yeah, we're going to go with the stun. I was thinking, do I want to try and remove Stone Skin or go with the stun? Let's go through Empress right there. Get him taken out with He-Man. I'm going to go right here. Attacks an enemy before attacking places increased attack. Should we be able to take them out? Got one of them taken out, which is cool. Let's remove some buffs. They are buffed to the 9s. Or we could actually go speed things up. Oh, wait, this is Arbiter. I'm going to actually speed up my team, hoping we could go again. And we can, which now is going to remove all buffs from enemies and play. It doesn't take off block damage, I assume, from what we saw last time. Or it was weak hit, one or the other, against everyone that we were facing. Oh, God, I fucking knew it. God damn it. I think I need to be done. This has been absolutely brutal. It has not been okay today in the live arena. Maybe this is a day that I just focus on some PvE, because Jesus Christ, that was rough.